This is the video for the trail option and the real-time option for the Word 7 game. I'm going to start by going to the trail option. First, it shows you the first 9 instructions that were executed. It started in the main program, which it refers to as P0, instruction 0, which is the branch if equal task to 0 to AA. We see that it did not go to AA because AA is not the label on this next line. So task wasn't 0. So it put the absolute value of game number into game number. Then it says branch if equal game number to was game number, go to AC. Well, here we see it did go to AC, still in the main program, but now it's in instruction 9. It jumped from 2 to 9. Well, then it did number 10, which has something to do with the YouTube videos. So we're going to skip this part. I'm going to skip 9 instructions, another 9 instructions, and here we see it return to 11, which still has something to do with the videos, but here 12, we're back in the Word 7 game. So here it calls routine 103, and the next thing you see is now we're in subprogram 1 at tab 3. So that is routine 103. And here it starts doing what it needs to do in that routine, and we're just going to start stepping there 9 instructions at a time. We see it putting the green blue box, and then we go 9 more. That's showing us which letter is active. We go 9 more and it shows the blue box. And we go 9 more, 9 more. We're still there in subprogram 1. We can see that. I believe we're going around a loop of some kind. Now we drew the black rectangle at the bottom here. And we checked to see if it was clicked, and it wasn't clicked, and we went home. Then here we're back at the main program at instruction 13, and it calls routine 102. So that's subprogram 1, tab 2, and we see that's where it is next. It's in subprogram 1 at tab 2, which is instruction 50. And there it does a branch if not equal test to CC, and it wasn't equal because it went to CC. Let's go another 9 instructions. Now we see it's putting the letters in. This is called the mixed letters, or the mixed word. It's putting them in there one at a time. And then it checks for a clicking again, but then it goes home. And then it says, I'm in the main program again. It went home. It's going to call routine 102. And the next thing we see, it's in subprogram 1 at tab number 2. And it says branch if not equal, the answer to 1 to CC. And we say it went to CC, so it didn't display the answer over here. I can see that. Well, we'll advance another 9. Now let's put more letters in there in the mixed word. And we go again. Now it's showing them at the bottom. One at a time. And then we see it go home here. And there it's back into the main program again, and it does a call to routine 104, which we should see if we advance now. We should see, yes, it's in subprogram 1, and it's at tab number 4, where it says branch if test not equal, the test word to the game word. It's trying to see if it should say you win, but it goes to EC and just goes back home again, because as you can see, the word is still not equal to the answer. One of the letters is even missing. So then we're back to the main program. And here it's setting a font, 424, and we see it put game number on the screen, and here it is. We see game number. We'll advance another 9. Well, now we see it made this box down here, color 666, which is gray. Hasn't yet put the data in there, the text. We'll advance 9 more. Now it put it in there. Here we see it put the text from page A, offset 65, where it says the word answer. It put it in that box. We'll advance 9 more. Oh, now we saw it put this number out here. Yep, box N, the word counter 1. We'll advance another 9. Oh, here it's checking to see if anything's been clicked, and it said click for next word. It put this here, and then that must be clickable as number 2. We advance again, and we finally exited. It wasn't clicked, we didn't click it. So there's the end of the trail. Here's the exit. So you can use the trail to find where it's doing things. Let's start the trail again. Let's say we wanted to know where does it put this answer box here. And we'll go back to the trail. We don't know where it is, so we're going to jump 90 instructions at a time. There's 90. Well, it hasn't put it there yet. We'll jump another 90. Oh, well then it did put it there. So let's go back off the trail and start it again. We know we can go 90 without anything, and then we'll go 9 at a time till we find it. Well, there it is. There it made the gray box. Well, now up here we see the lines where it set the XY position for the gray box, how tall, how wide, the color gray 666, and rectangle fill. Well, let's say we wanted to change that. So we're going to click here on the X line there, and we're going to go off the trail, and we're going to go to the program, because it knows where we clicked. And sure enough, we go to the program. It knows exactly which subprogram we're in and what line we're on. And it takes us right there. So what if we wanted to change the color of that box? Instead of being gray, we're just going to have it red and green, but no blue. So I'm going to 0 the last 6, enter it, replace it back again, and now I'm going to run the program again. Look, now it's a different color. We made a change to the program, and we found out where to make the change by going on the trail and finding it. Well, there's another way we could have changed that color. We're going to go back to the trail again. We're going to go 90, because we know that at least 90 instructions. Then we'll go 9 again until we see it. There it is. Now this time I'm going to sort of do the same thing. I'm going to click on the color line there where we changed the color, but instead of going to the program, I'm going to go to RT, that stands for real time. I click on RT. Here, that line that I clicked on where the color was is the first line that comes up, and now I can make changes to it. For instance, I can change that back to gray again, 666, and you see it changed to gray. This is real-time changes that you can make and watch the program change as you're doing it. For instance, answer here, it says is font bold 12 points. What if I made it 22 points? Well, it's too big to fit in the box. I could make the box bigger, and I could do it right here at this position. But I'm going to just change it right back to 412 again. Alright, so RT is used to make real-time changes so you can see what happens right on the screen, know if you position things where you want them. Well, we're going to take RT off again, and we're going to go back to the program. There's another way RT can be used, and that is whatever line is yellow highlighted last is the one that RT will go to. So I'm going to go to this one where it says what the value of X is, I'm going to click down that line. It's yellow highlighted. Now if I execute the program, I don't have to go through the trail to find out where this is. I was in the program and I know where it is. I can just click on real time and it'll show me the instructions at the last highlighted yellow instruction line. And here it is, the value of X. So now I could change that to 28 and my answer thing moved over. I'll change it back to 18 because I really don't want to change the program. You've got to understand, any changes that you make with real time actually change the program. So if you save it, next time you load it back up again, it's going to have those changes in it. Alright, I'm going to go off of RT. This is the end of the video about the trail option and the real time option for Word 7.